Hello friends, welcome in our program Inspiration. Friends, human life is considered the best among 84 lakh species. If we get material and spiritual happiness in life, then life becomes simple, but not everyone's life is the same. One has to struggle at home for food, clothing, and shelter. Sometimes doing duty leads to success, and sometimes leads to disappointment. Inspiration can come from anyone's life's struggle, a story at any time, and getting inspired, a person can blossom again. In today's episode, we meet a multi talented man who is a retired GST commissioner, a motivational speaker, writer, and singer. Friends, life is not a bed of roses, it is full of thorns, it has been said. And Rome was not built in a day. So, any successful man, whoever be the person, is not the product of one day. After a long struggle, hard study, one becomes successful in his life. Today, in our program Inspiration, my special guest is Sri Sanjay Sharan Sahab, a retired commissioner from GST and IRS. Welcoming you, sir, and you have spared some of your time in CSOI. I am really thankful and grateful to you. Sir, you are welcome because you are an IRS, so it would be appropriate to ask questions in this context so that those who are preparing for civil services would be inspired.
How did you prepare yourself for that?
We prepare by reading, various, books, discussing with our colleagues. Occasionally, at some time, I have joined also at coaching.
How many hours you have studied?
It's very difficult to answer this question. How many hours?
Which were subjects optional?
My optional subjects were history and sociology.
Which batch you cleared?
I cleared in the 1982 examination, but joined the service in 1984.
What was your last posting?
My last posting was in the National Academy of Customs, Indirect Taxes and Narcotics, Faridabad, as Additional Director General, which is equivalent to the rank of Commissioner of Customs and GST.
Any different kind of work in your department you have done?
This posting in Nasin, Faridabad, was a different, it is a type of academic posting where you organize, courses on various topics, and it is endless type of topics on new topics like that, like WMD, weapons of mass destruction, like digital evidence and cyber security, which if you ask somebody, they will say no, it is strictly not a custom subject, but these are all imperative for our department. So organizing training, teaching there, also finding faculty, organizing the course module, finding the right faculty to take on these subjects.
You are a retired commissioner GST. Please tell something about that to our viewers. Thank you.
GST is a tax on supply of goods or services or both, and there are thresholds there. For services, the normal threshold is 20 lakhs, and for goods, the normal threshold is 40 lakhs. That is the normal threshold. So if your supplies exceed those limits, then you are supposed to be registered in GST. And the process of GST is mostly online. Everything is online, in fact.
How is this policy? Is it good for the people?
It's fantastic for the people because you don't have to go to any government department. Also, you're not required to go to government department. Sitting in your car also, using your laptop also, you can work for GST.
One has to pay on dead body also.
No, don't have to.
It is not like this. Somebody had discussed about this.
No, it is not like that.
On food also.
Food, if the packaged foods are there and if they are falling under Legal Metrology Act, packaged foods which are branded and which are up to 25 kgs or up to 25 liters, if the packages are there, then it requires payment of GST at the rate of 5%. And if it is something which is unbranded as like that, then there is no, no GST on that.
How is it beneficial for the people?
what is GST?
Yeah.
GST is everything is online working. So that way it is, for any taxation system, there are three areas, most important areas in fact. One is registration, one is payment of tax, and yet another is filing of returns. So these are all in the GST. It is on online mode.
Have you ever faced hard life in your life?
Hard life means, what do you mean to me hard life?
A struggle in your life?
Yeah, I have faced a struggle in my life.
Can you tell about that so that people would be inspired?
I lost my father at little early age when I was an 11th student. So in month of December, I lost my father. And in the month of March, the board examination took place. It was a difficult period for not only for me, for whole of the family. And your family was also in economic distress also. So
Okay.
that was a tough time for the family, not only for me as such.
So did you do something different to uplift your family status and for yourself?
I was studying seriously and I wanted to get job. So what happened?
Earlier you had been in bank also.
That is what I'm come to that. So I wanted to join the job early. So I got a bank job as a professional officer in Nationalized Bank, which joined even before I could do my masters. So thereafter, because I did not want to do my masters at the age of about say 21, 22, I got that. And thereafter I did this masters by correspondence course.
You are a motivational speaker. Can you motivate saying something to our spectators, viewers?
You see, before I answer your question, I would like to tell you that I've been lucky in one way, very lucky in one way, that I know correct and valid answers to the most of the questions and challenges that confronts human mind or humans. So my motivation emanates from that because I know the answers. I can motivate very well. So people who want to progress really in their life, they should follow that principle of Bhagavad Gita. Do your duty to the best of your ability, deliver and be just and fair to everybody, and leave rest to nature, society, time, providence, whatever it may be. And that is the best way. And then you should maintain your good health also. That is also important.
You have written a book, Grihastha Yogi, that is in Hindi, and in English it is
Householder ascetic.
The Householder Ascetic.
Yes.
Can you tell about that?
You see, this book I wrote because of the reason that I found that there were many, forces or very, people who were misguiding the humans. Not only this, and then also there were people who were telling others the answers to their questions or challenges when they don't know themselves their valid answers. So because of that reason, when I understood that I know these answers to all the challenges and questions and confusions that are in the society, I thought that I should share with the society these things. For that reason, I wrote the book Householder Ascetic, which is available on Amazon, and also in Hindi I have written a book by the name Grihastha Yogi, which is also available on Amazon.
What will you suggest to the civil aspirants?
Civil aspirants should work hard, study hard, but only one basic things which I will say to the civil services aspirants is that those who want to go for civil services, they must have a human approach, and they must have the approach to help the people of the society. It should not be for some other reasons. If they have those attitude, they should go for the civil services.
Many thanks to spare your valuable time for our channel. I am thankful, grateful to you. Thank you.